There's nothing holding this thing together.
This time on Heavy Rescue 401.
Make sure they all come apart nice and easy.
A triple wreck makes trouble.
Holy mackerel.
I don't really want you lifting.
A new rotator up.
Stick your broom out and let your cable out.
Feels the pressure.
Whoa. Go get another bag.
I'm beginning to hate this truck.
And a stubborn rollover.
Okay, ready?
Rolls over again.
Come on.
Temperature's been going down.
Snow's supposed to be out tonight.
We're already starting to see some of those snowflakes falling through parts of Hamilton and Niagara.
A cold front is blasting across southern Ontario.
If you're heading out, please drive according to these conditions.
Icing up the highways just west of Toronto.
Doesn't look like a gentleman, but it is icy on the road here. An accident waiting to happen, eh?
With afternoon traffic building, it's a bad time for bad roads.
Oh, sure, visit.
As the frigid air moves in on the city, the OPP is out, making sure drivers are on guard.
The biggest thing I'll be looking for is people not paying attention because you're on your phone. They don't understand that even in slow-moving traffic, if you're not paying attention, traffic ahead of me is going to stop real quick and you're going to end up in the back seat of that car.
Is it busy up there? Traffic's backing up.
And just after 3 p.m. on the 401,
they need a toll here.
a rear-ender at Weston Road has shut down 2 express lanes.
Got a big mess here.
Tractor trailer hit the pickup truck and load shifted.
Sonny Subra heads to join the Steve's crew already on scene.
Trying to get there fast as we can. The rush hour just starting right now, so we have to get that open as soon as possible. So the traffic is backed up very heavy.
Where are you, Sonny? We gotta get this over before rush hour.
Yeah, I'm coming up to it.
With the vehicle that took the hit already removed, road boss Walter Cabral is focused on the second truck.
Yellow there, red there. Yeah, put that on the red. Hurry up.
And that's the real problem.
Going to go up. Load slide forward 10 to 15 feet, so it's jammed into the tractor and cannot move.
That load, 80,000 pounds of steel beams, first has to be freed so the crew can separate the trailer.
It's a heavy load. There's a 4-axle in the back. It's very, very heavy load.
But owner Steve Pillai has a plan to remove it.
We're trying to hold on to the steel, pull the truck away, then we can able to move the thing.
We're trying to swing our booms and then lift at the front end of the load.
Go up. Hook it on. That's fine, that one, okay.
Do it very carefully.
Okay, everybody out of the way. That one, hook up. A little more. Okay.
Lift it up a little bit and pull it.
Yeah, Sonny, look.
The beams are off the tractor, but still chained down to the trailer.
Come on, go, man.
And as Walter tries to split the units,
Fifth wheel's locked in. I can't get it unlocked.
The weight is on the front of the trailer, so it's hard to release the fifth wheel.
It's not coming out. It's a rush hour right now. Big snowstorm is coming, so we gotta get this clear fast.
Yeah, traffic's very heavy, right?
2 lanes are closed down completely. Everything's backed up like crazy. Pressure's on for this one.
Eastbound, be prepared to stop.
Here, 10-4, the express is backed up pretty far.
on North America's busiest highway, closure is not an option.
It's rush hour. We gotta open the highway up.
With a weight pushing down, Steve's crew can't separate the trailer.
We gotta offload it one by one, man. There's no other way.
But an offload will take more time than this highway can afford.
We're right in the middle of the heart of the 401. Closure is not an option on this highway. We can't disconnect the truck, so you have to come up quickly, different idea.
Okay, you know what? Just go across and put a chain across, all right? Trying to lift it up with the boom here, right here.
Steve's plan, lift on the chain holding the steel onto the trailer.
Give me one hook here, and one on that side. Give me that, give me one. Try and get that tension off the trailer.
He wants to raise the entire trailer just enough to ease the pressure on the fifth wheel and separate the tractor.
Hold one on each side.
It's a shot in the dark. The tie-down chain isn't designed for this use.
Okay, watch out.
But if it works, it's the fastest way to move the recovery forward. And with traffic building, so is the pressure.
It's about to get worse, you know. I mean, like rush hour coming now. We've got people coming from the airport. We've got people coming from work. We have to open this highway.
Okay, you ready, Walter?
Go, back up.
What happened?
The chain.
I wasn't even lifting very hard, like it just lifting a little bit and then boom, it's a break.
Their chance for a quick fix is over.
Release it, Sonny, release.
They'll have to go back to plan A, lifting the entire trailer. But they'll have to take time with their own rigging.
We're gonna put a strap or
Big chain. We are going to put a big chain. I don't care how long it's gonna take.
Yes, this load is too heavy.
Knowing yellow here.
It's quite slick.
60 miles west.
Had to drive careful, guys.
Heavy snow has been falling for the last 2 hours.
It just keeps coming down. It's just terrible out here.
And Todd Stewart is going to work.
It's one of our customers down in the country. Tri-axle roll-off truck with a bin on, loaded. All I know is this truck's sitting on its side in the ditch. It's going to be an interesting one to do, especially with the snow.
As Metro's new rotator op, the former diesel mechanic is still climbing the learning curve.
It's going to be fun.
Everything's new to me this season, actually. I wasn't even a tow truck driver before I came on to Metro. I'm learning everything.
Stuck on some ice, tried to stop, and the truck started sliding away, and he couldn't do anything about it.
Heavy recovery manager Glenn Hobman is already on scene and has sized up the challenge ahead.
It's got a bin on. I've been told the bin weighs 18 to 20,000 pounds. For the most part, it looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Just a frame, right? And then up underneath the spring?
That's right, yep. Okay, let's get you do your rotation thing. I'll pull the lines out. Oh, I don't think we're free-wheeled.
Should be now.
The bin is only held on the rear by a chain. The front's only held on by a cable. So there's a variable there that I can't control very well. Basically gonna suck it in, squeeze it all together so that way nothing can move, and hopefully get right out of the ditch, no problem.
And it will be up to Todd to handle the controls.
This is my second rollover. That's a big responsibility. But you know what? I'm up for the challenge.
Got it?
Yeah.
With a low line pulling on the front, they'll loop a high line around the bin, hooked to the frame, to roll the truck while holding it all together.
Yes, this may only be a garbage bin, but they don't want all their stuff all scratched and dented. And so by using the strap, we do our best to make sure we don't do any extra damage done to anything.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah. All right, can you put tension on all your lines? These?
I know Glenn's there and he's done a bunch of these, but at the end of the day, it's my responsibility and it's really nerve-wracking. I mean, bottom line, I'm the one at the truck. I'm a little nervous. I don't want to make any mistakes.
Yeah, keep going, high line.
Okay, my low line, I'm just dragging him out of the ditch.
Okay, stop.
Please.
That bin, it's actually come up over the rail when it went over.
I don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
I'm just more worried about it going back over the top of the rail.
So let's do this. I'll pull the front out.
Okay, you be able to pull it up? Should be able to.
Find out. One truck pulling, the other truck's gonna be just holding it in place. That way that box doesn't want to roll back over. So this should be a nice, easy pull, we're hoping. You good? Good.
There she comes. Back in right out of the ditch. Come on. There she comes.
On a side road near Cambridge, Ontario,
Back in right out of the ditch.
the upright has gone wrong.
Come on. It looks like my strap broke. Right now.
It was really heartbreaking to see that go over. We were home free, basically. We had it out. And within a second, we lost everything.
One let go. Do we break the strap?
Right now. Shirt it right off.
That sucks.
A lot.
It must have just caught a sharp edge that I didn't see.
With the truck on its side, there's no way to inspect the metal and spot the potential risk.
I've never had one fail on me before. It broke, so the truck, I'm back over. We're back to square one. You can pull from there, come straight down here, right along the square edge here. Anything I can get this trouble.
It's like doing the recovery all over again.
It sucks it rolled back over, but you know what? We're not gonna let it beat us. It is what it is, it happened, so we just gotta pull it together and get it back up again.
We're gonna use a chain instead.
I'm wet and I'm cold.
Adds another hour probably. Then all the embarrassment. Yeah, put your hand in there.
Oh, and I don't want to be here anymore. I lost all enthusiasm with this job today.
What the hell are we going so slow for?
60 miles to the east,
Apparently there's an accident. There ain't laying here.
traffic is still crawling on the eastbound 401.
You just got one hell of a backup.
Right lane's blocked, two left lanes open.
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
20
Okay,
minutes,
sounds
yeah,
good.
half an hour more, okay?
Steve and crew have removed the tractor,
Time's ticking, man. You know, we gotta get it done.
but they can't haul away the trailer with the load hanging over the end.
We have to make sure the steel is gonna come back in the trailer.
Put a same chain other side. If I can put a snatch plug, I'll lift the whole load. Boom. Pull it out.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're gonna do it.
We have to put the load on the air, move the trailer, set it down, keep going. Because there's no other way we're gonna get this done fastest.
Second in. Here we go now, here we go. That's enough.
But to make room for the trailer, Sonny needs to pull in his outriggers,
Is that better like that? You okay like that? What?
reducing stability as he prepares to lift the 80,000-pound load.
I don't trust this, man. You're gonna tip.
I am really worried my truck going to tip over because I am lifting up overweight.
But there's no other way to move the steel and avoid closing another lane.
Nobody wanna be stuck in the traffic. But we are working hard.
Lift it up.
My heartbeat is going so high because I don't want that to tip over.
Okay. Good enough. Let's go.
Go, 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 go. Back, 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 back. Okay. Stop, stop. Swing it over, Sonny.
Feel so relief because I set all the load on the trailer. My truck is safe. We can open the highway.
Now we gotta put all the chains back on and then get back to the road. We're gonna get him off the highway and then I'm gonna escort him out. So he's already moving, I gotta go.
That express is starting to open up.
The lane's to be open there now.
I think I got it. You got it? I think.
Back near Cambridge.
You got it? I got it. I knew you could do it. There you go. It's under.
Glenn and Todd are ready for round 2 against the garbage hauler.
I'm a tow truck driver, they say. You'll like it, they say. Yo, you gotta rig a catch line. I don't want that slamming to the ground because right now then the bin's gonna want to come our way. All right, well, let me go up and grab my green line.
With the bin only loosely secured to the chassis, Glenn wants to set the entire truck down gently.
But I don't want to take a chance of that rolling my way, so I want to control the landing versus it just flopping all by itself.
Round 2. Okay, ready? Good, go ahead. Yep.
There's a lot of pressure, especially when we already had it up on its wheels and now it's back over again. It's more pressure, a lot more.
Tighten up on your green!
Here we are again. Okay, just
You hold.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Just hold. I've been over a long way.
I know.
When the truck went back over, the bin actually shifted further over to the far side. So now it's dangling. It's a good possibility it could shift and slide right off this truck.
So what do you want to do?
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Let me see if I can pull it over a little bit more. We're centered on the truck a hell of a lot better than we were.
Better, but not good enough.
He wants to go back over.
We can't have this thing going back over on us again. No way.
We need to hate this truck.
Yeah, me too. You're still holding it, right? Yeah.
On a side road near Cambridge, Ontario.
Truck's up on the road, but the box has still got quite the lean on it.
Glenn and Todd have wrangled the garbage truck upright, but the partly dislodged bin is threatening to pull it right back over.
We gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the box.
It is still sitting heavy on the passenger side. We gotta try something different. We gotta do something.
What do you want to do? Fire it up?
Fire it up. We can loosen off that cable enough to be able to take this bin off.
If they can lift the loose bin and move the truck out from underneath, they can load the bin onto another chassis.
I need to get this bin taken off this truck. All right, let's get changed. Let's go to work. All we're gonna do is lift this entire bin straight up. They're gonna start the engine, drag the truck out from underneath it.
Can't feel my fingers anymore, man. No, you can't anymore.
It's late. It's very, very cold. The last thing I actually need is another problem. So hopefully everything goes the way it should. So now, you got tension on all 4 corners. So now all you're gonna do, instead of trying to play with it, boom up. Okay, ready? Go ahead.
Use my 2 high lines on the one side of it, and we use my 2 auxiliary lines on this side of it. Got 15 tons in the air, and I'm trying to jerk this thing back.
Okay, stop right there.
Yeah, very tricky move.
All right, Russ, see if we'll fire it up.
Tell me when that cylinder starts moving back.
Okay. Boom up. Yeah. A little more. Whoa! Okay, all good. Stop.
Free. I'm not touching nothing.
It's free. It's ours. See, now we're gonna pull the chassis out and lower the box on the ground and hopefully get out of here.
Finally, we got the bin off the back of the truck. Great relief. So now basically all we gotta do is hook up to the truck, tow it home, and we're out of here.
Well, that was lots of fun today.
It was fun until it went back over.
You get exhausted, but you always in the back of your mind, you have your end goal. And that end goal is to get the truck off the road. And we just keep working through it. I mean, we never give up. Get it done.
Oh, I can feel the end. It's almost there.
Today, it did not go exactly as I planned, but we managed. We got the job done. Customer's happy.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right.
You're good?
Yeah, we're good.
We're out of the ditch.
Good job, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
It's all done.
Have a good night,
fun-filled day.
We didn't get defeated, so that's the main thing, you know. I'm never gonna let a truck beat me.
You got a clean road going your way. Okay, thank you.
The next afternoon, skies are clear over southwestern Ontario.
This is not an everyday call.
But Ross Services' Dave Jones is still heading to a job in Woodstock. A very unexpected job.
In the 15 years that I've been with Ross, this is maybe the 3rd time I've heard something like this happen. There it is. We'll jump out and see what's going on. Certainly did a mess.
He did so.
Look here. Feather for your thought.
Feathers in the truck, like
Yeah.
there's lots.
Is there quite a few in there?
It's scary. It really was.
An eastbound wild turkey crashed right into the westbound semi.
Yeah, flew right in front of me and right through the windshield. It was right in my face. I couldn't see, and I had to push the turkey back in between my seat to hold it down until I got stopped. And then I opened up the door and the turkey flew away.
I've seen birds fly through the windshield before, but never ever heard of a bird still being alive and actually getting out of the truck and flying away.
Not nice getting whacked in the face with a 45-pound bird.
Well, as long as you're all right, we can get this all hooked up.
It's a quick hookup and a story for Dave to tell back at the shop. But it could have ended much differently.
He's very lucky. Could have been a lot worse. Could have had an accident out here. You never know what you're going to run into out here on the highway.
And 40 miles to the west.
Got a full load of blenders in there, right front to back, right to the roofs.
Lead operator Mike Ross is leading the charge to a much bigger scene.
We got both rotators headed out there and the air cushion trailer.
Mike's already scouted the job. With a heavy load on its side, he needs the airbags ready to go.
They're absolutely necessary in trying to stand something up like that. If we were just to use the straps alone, they would just tear right through the side of the trailer and they would just rip it right in half.
I'm gonna be operating my truck and Mike's gonna be there to supervise and hopefully nothing goes wrong.
Right behind Mike, newly minted rotator op Brad Prince rolls up on scene.
This is the first time that I've been using my rotator with airbags. It's a little nerve-wracking.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
It's leaning pretty good where it's sitting.
The tractor has already been recovered, but the trailer is a challenge all on its own.
Front nose of the trailer's got a pretty good dent in it there. Roof's buckled a bit.
You can see where the load started to push on the roof, so hopefully we can get it upright and keep everything together.
Probably put at least 2 at the front. You can hop up there, Brad. We'll put those straps on my hooks, I guess.
Yeah.
You can pull the strap up. You got enough. Grab that angle iron over there, Dale. Put it on that strap there. Just angle iron just to support the corners of the trailer so the strap doesn't tear through, hopefully.
The cushions will lift the trailer until most of the weight is off the wall. Then Brad and Mike will take over with the rotators.
How much lift you got there?
I don't have any weight on it. I haven't taken anything.
Oh, you haven't lifted on this one?
No.
Okay, take the weight one up a bit. He's gonna lift a little bit.
The first step, gently ease up the trailer to make room for the bags.
Sling her up. Keep her going. Take it a little more. Okay, hold it there.
With a fragile trailer and load suspended, the crew needs to get the cushions in place fast.
Shove her way in there. Okay, shove her in. All right, we'll get one here, I guess, probably right here. We don't have any support there.
You need more mats under there. Takes 4. Yep.
Mike's father, David, wants a mat under each bag to help keep them stable on the snow.
The perfect world is on the asphalt that's flat. You gotta remember the side of the trailer's got ice and snow on it too. And we can only get them so clean, and you're hoping an air cushion's gonna stick to it. Hopefully it all works out for the best. There's some more. Let's get some air in the front cushion.
Even using the bags.
Got a little bit of a bow in her.
The trailer is so badly damaged, any weak spot could give way as the strap tightens.
Put a piece of pipe in that top rail.
Actually take an aluminum bar and put it in there to give it a rounded edge to spread the weight out over a greater distance.
All right, that'll have to do.
So far the trailer's holding together, but we don't really have a lot of weight at the moment either. And in this particular trailer, we've got sharp edges on our strap running around 3 of the 4 corners. So we got to make sure that they don't blow apart.
Keep her going. I don't really want you lifting. Oh, I just want you moving, the boom.
On the 401, just southwest of London, Ontario.
The white one's got everything.
Brad Prince is attempting his first air cushion job as a rotator on.
Tighten her up.
He needs to follow Mike's lead or risk splitting the trailer wide open.
Mike makes it look like operating a rotator is real easy. This is the farthest thing from the truth.
Well, the blue one has to take a bit, but I want you to boom out, though. You need to boom out.
When you start to do it yourself, you can really feel the pressure.
Tighten up the green one a hair.
Using the airbags and straps together, it's difficult.
Okay, stick your boom out and let your cable out.
He must keep the straps loose enough to avoid damage.
Tighten up your drag winch. Drag winch?
Yeah.
But tight enough to take over the lift at just the right moment.
By the time the airbags pop out, at that point, it's all or nothing. Either it's gonna stay together and you can get it stood upright, or everything's gonna come crashing apart.
You happy with these bags, how they're sitting?
It's okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No, it's not okay.
Go get another bag. Let's go.
When they kick out a little early, it can really get your adrenaline pumping because you want to make sure you get this thing stood up before it comes apart.
Let's go.
Anybody know what's going on westbound? As far as I know, we're not moving at all.
The whole highway westbound is closed. Got tractor trailer in a straight zone or something. Big frickin' mess.
80 miles down the 401.
Unbelievable.
Westbound traffic is inching onto detour routes in the aftermath of a multi-truck collision.
The highway's been closed for 8 hours. We're trying to get it open as quick as we can. Hundreds of trucks right now on these secondary roads, and it's getting into rush hour traffic. People around here, they're coming home from work, they don't expect there to be a long line of traffic, and you can cause a secondary collision.
You're freewheeled, Andy.
If you do that one, I can go get the transfer bumping one.
Why wouldn't you just call somebody?
Yeah.
The crew from Chatham Towing has been fighting all morning to offload cargo and get one trailer off the scene.
Give me 2 or 3 links.
And operator Jason Vercake is still facing the worst of the wrecks.
We're gonna disconnect this, see if we can get him out of here. That's gonna have to be dealt with in pieces because there's nothing left.
There's bits and pieces everywhere. It's literally like a war scene.
Wow.
Even after 5 decades in the business, Jason's father, John, has rarely seen this much destruction.
What a mess. When I come on the scene here, you walk through and you say in the first place, holy mackerel, what a mess to go through. Then you walk around the truck, you say, oh yes, now you can see what happened.
An eastbound semi crossed the center median and ripped through the cable barrier, colliding head-on with 2 more trucks.
Surprised anybody walked away from this.
I guess they had somebody sitting on their shoulder because all of them walked out of here.
We're setting that in between the frame rails, and that way we still got room for the engine.
These things are not going to be fixed. So our only main concern is get this highway open as quick as we can.
As they clear out the remains of the first tractor,
Couple hours.
there are still 2 recoveries left, and morning has shifted into afternoon.
I want to be out of here by dark.
Yeah.
That's the game plan. Coming around.
Now that we got the white truck all out of the way and loaded up and out of here, the next step is we're going to separate the straight truck and the blue tractor trailer.
We're just getting ready to pull that trailer back.
The semi jammed hard into the straight truck ahead. Once they free it, it should be a simple tow.
Yeah, just hook them both together and... Go ahead.
Just keep an eye on the front, Fred.
See, make sure they all come apart nice and easy. If you don't, bring that one back into ours.
Holy.
Unreal. Yeah, you'd wonder if it didn't kill the driver. Oh, can you imagine the driver sitting there?
Wow.
It's a wonder he didn't get hurt more than he did.
And with the blue truck out of the way, they see the full scope of the damage they still have to clean up.
By the looks of it, there's nothing holding this thing together.
This is going to be the hard one.
See how bad the frame is? See all the cross members and all that just look like pretzels. So there's going to be no structure left in it whatsoever, not even get down the road with it.
Okay, Brad, you can take that other one on the freewheel now, that white one. Okay.
Back near London.
You take a little, Brad, put your boom up a bit.
The Ross crew has replaced the lost airbag. They're ready for another shot.
Okay. Are you keeping her tight? Have you been moving, or?
Oh, yeah.
And Mike and Brad are getting close to the moment their rotators need to take over.
Snug it up once in a while.
I've got one strap that's kind of lifting and rolling, and then I've got my other cable that's got to try and catch it and set it down at the same time. It's very stressful.
Don't pull too hard. This one can do a little more. Once this gets level, you gotta get rid of it. Give this one some plate.
It's pulling my truck.
He'll give it back.
Okay, I think that back bag's done.
Yeah, I know.
With 34,000 pounds still pushing from inside, Brad needs to start pulling at just the right time.
Ready, Brad?
Yeah.
One more cushion goes, then you guys take her.
There comes that point where the straps have to take over, and hopefully it's up far enough that the trailer doesn't break.
Okay.
Okay, put her up.
Take it, Brad. Ready, Brad?
Yeah.
On the western edge of London, Ontario, air cushions have done their share of the job.
One more cushion goes, then you guys take her.
Okay.
Now, it's up to Mike and first-timer Brad to take over.
Take it, Brad.
Hold on.
Okay.
Give up your bottom one.
Okay, get ready to catch it with that white one.
Yeah.
Until they set the trailer down, there's still a risk it could split wide open.
Should be able to pick it up right up and just put it right up on the road.
Mike must coordinate both rotators and all 4 winch lines to ease the semi onto the road.
You tight on this one, Brad? Boom up a bit. Keep her coming, keep her coming. Okay, hold her there. Tighten that other one up.
Let's crank the legs down. Crank the legs. Yep, get them down. Not bad for the first time, eh?
Yeah, well, we got her all done. That's all that matters. It was definitely a little stressful this time around, as it's the first time I've ever done it. But all in all, I think we did okay.
We'll get a tractor on this thing and get the trailer out of here. Job went great. Trailer held together. She got a little dent in the front corner, but that was from the impact going over. But yeah, it come up real nice.
Brad did a good job. He's got a lot to learn, but he was a big help today.
Disable vehicle's been removed.
Pass me on a tow truck going eastbound.
I guess this is Chatham rush hour. That's faster, man. Since 8 o'clock this morning.
Back near Tilbury,
All we can do is try to get it up.
Jason and John have worked out a plan for the mangled straight truck.
The game plan right now is we're just gonna put one line on the front, one line on the back, and lift it and just hope everything stays together.
There you go.
In this condition, that's a lot of hoping.
Andy, can you reach? Can you see it? Can you reach it?
I don't know if I can reach it. I can see it.
Please just cooperate.
Holy, she's gonna just collapse.
The frame is twisted so bad, I can fold this thing like a pretzel if I pick it up in the wrong spot.
I don't know if this is gonna work the way that frame's bent. Like it's in a huge Z.
That's gonna be a job, boy.
It's not gonna be pretty.
Man, I'm glad it's you operating them, not me. Well, let's hope she goes up in one piece. We just hope, like hell, that the unit doesn't fall apart, because then we got a mess on our hands to clean up.
I want to get this done before dark because once nightfall, it makes everything that much harder.
Wow.
Coming off the ground?
Yep, she's off the ground. Can you boom in some?
Yeah, well, that's why I'm booming up and in.
Holy mackerel. Can you boom in some?
Yeah, well, that's why I'm booming up and in.
With darkness bearing down on the 401.
Holy mackerel.
Jason's final wreck is ready to fall apart.
Sorry, chain slip.
Slipping on the frame rail.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Everybody wants this road open. Not just the OPP, not just the general public. Even we don't want to be out here. It's crunch time now.
Going up.
I'm just hoping and praying that it just stays together long enough to get it onto our wagon.
I think that's about close enough.
A rope? Yeah, no, just a rope to hold it.
With a truck dangling in midair.
We just tie the rope to her so she'll swing over.
They now need to coax it into position for the trailer.
Should be a wide load. See, that's what I don't want. This thing is so cockeyed. I'm gonna swing it out so I'm straight. Hang on. I'm coming to you.
The unit is a lot wider than the trailer is, so Jason's gonna have to do some miraculous things to get it on at the right place.
And every move he makes could be the one that proves too much.
Going up. And
Okay, you're good. That's good here.
all right. Good. That's the way she lives, boys. We'll throw some straps and heavy chains over it. As far as I'm concerned, it's ready to go. Big, wide, and ugly. That's all she is.
As the night falls, all that's left is securing the wreck in place.
Yeah, when the straps go across, it'll hold it in place.
You got it?
It's rock and roll time. We're out of here.
Get this stuff out of here, and that old shot of whiskey is going to taste awful good tonight. Okay, we're just about ready to roll. I'll tell you, I am super proud of my guys. They did one heck of a good job.
I was hoping it would have went a little quicker, but it feels good. Go home, have something to eat, kick your feet up, have a shower, and go to bed. Get up, do it all again tomorrow.
Next time on Heavy Rescue
is going to be a bit of a mess.
Weather mayhem across Ontario.
Come on.
Sends Mark scrambling.
You gotta back up. I can't get by you.
Easy, 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 easy.
While Herbs battles burnout.
Watch out.
Oh! And an air cushion job.
Ready to rock and roll?
Threatens.
Pulling too hard.
To fall flat.
Oh.